So let's start with the living room. The living room here, mostly with the art print, so you can really see when you're about to go to the collection room or bedrooms. The art is getting heavier and heavier. So there's also some comic books here where I play some of the hardbound ones. I'd like to check them from time to time as well, the art books and everything. So they're there. There's also boxes there. But what I would love to share is this guys here, the small collectibles. So I do collect some small collectibles as well. So this one is from I think this was from the Disney store in Japan, I think in Osaka. I love this one, so when I saw this, I said, okay, I really want this. This actually lights up, if I remember it correctly. So yes, it does light up. Look at that. It does light up. Looks actually pretty good. This one I got from SGCC last December. This is from Morphosic Studios. Really good stuff. They have a lot more. I really wanted the Pennywise and some other stuff, but I think the Pennywise get sold out. This is from Toy Luxy from Thailand. This is one of my favorites in their line. This is also, I think, an Xbox Collectibles. They have some chip inside where you can play them, something like that. So really love the inside out, so that's why I got this one. I think it's Sadness is a bit hard to find these days. So, and the black ones are with the collectibles. They really like this mini epics, so they're actually pretty good. And I got something for this one, this bad boy here, coming within a few weeks. Then this is from Sideshow, the Apple. This is from Africa. I got this. This is one of a kind, I guess. So there were other lions looking like this one, but like it's carved from wood. It's unique, so it came actually damaged when I went home back here in Singapore. But either way, I got it with wooden glue and everything, and it's pretty awesome. I always love to get some souvenirs from everywhere I go. This one is from Starbucks. So Starbucks normally has something like I don't know, like December special, where they create some of the statues, collectibles for like passionate coffee drinkers from Starbucks. But either way, they're actually pretty good. I think the 2018, if I'm correct, is 2 statues. So this one is like combination of 2 or the couple drinking coffee Starbucks. So that's amazing. This one also, I got this from Hong Kong, Disneyland, and when I saw this, I was like, okay, I told my girlfriend I want one. So this is Mickey trying to paint himself, and turns out to be Walt Disney. That is some amazing stuff. So really good stuff. So this is the collectibles in my mini art gallery here. There's the lightsaber as well, and the art prints. So this is the bedroom. What I would like to show you guys is the quantum mechanics Batman family. I really love this. Look at this. They're so cute, and I mean, it's really good, to be honest. It's simple. The base is very simple, but overall it looks pretty amazing. And for the other one is this. So this bad boy here, I've always loved. It's been with me for quite some time already, so I like this too here. So my girlfriend doesn't want to have more statues in here. She doesn't even have some of this, or she doesn't want some of this art prints, but I still keep them. But statues, they're not consuming a lot of space, so only these 2 so far. And sometimes I put the inside out small collectibles also here, but yeah, so far it's only like this. So time for the main collection rooms to showcase you guys the main collectibles, so statues. So this is the statue room. So it's not that big, unlike the rest of the world. Some of the guys like really have big collection. As you can see right now, it's a bit messy because I think I did some videos. I have not I have not put all back together. So this is also where I place my camera gear. some travel stuff. You can see there are some gimbals, some boxes here as well, so there's even some stands there I placed. But so as you can see here, this art print, so I'm waiting for my Baroque portfolio, the bigger version, the 24 by 36. I hope it will arrive the next few days or weeks, so that I can finally put this big art prints or screen prints. So I think from December there were no boxes here, so I've already moved them back all to display. So I did some cleaning last month, January, but I think it got messy again, so I got still art prints here. As you can see, there's even some art prints there at the back, and this is my long claw sword, so I placed it here for now. Unfortunately, again, it's quite messy here. The portfolio, or the portfolios, the some art prints also, some tripods, stands, the gimbals and everything, so it's really a bit messy for now because I just did some videos for other stuff. So this is basically the collection room. The only art print here is the Silver Surfer. I wanted to add more, so I'm always afraid that it will fall down and it will I would say damage the statues. So yeah, for now just that one, because this one has a really big nail in the wall and it's very steady, strong, so I was confident enough to put it there. But yeah, this is a collection room, so let's check this out. Let's start with the 1/3 scale. So in my collection, it's mostly 1/3 scale and 1/4 scale. There are some maquettes there, as you can see, but the main collection is always 1/3 scale and 1/4 scale. So let's start with the prime one. This is the Arkham Knight. Always love this. This is one of my first prime one pieces, and it still is very good. I'm still impressed every time I look at this one. It still is one of the best I've seen, and this is one of the pioneers that started all that 1/3 craziness in prime one. This is, I guess, one of the most beautiful stuff I've seen in prime one. So this is Selina Kyle. This is also from Arkham series, and this is also from prime one. Really good stuff. There's this also a version of Batman, which is like a skin in the game on Arkham Knight. Really love this. This is, I guess, my most favorite Batman Arkham line, from the Arkham line, because again, look at this guy. Look at the details in him. He just looks so amazing, like wow, amazing. And then he just looks good with the black and the red. Beside him here is the Joker. I guess one of the best looking Jokers in terms of face sculpt. Look at that. This is the Joker I know, and the Joker I always wanted to see, either game or movie or series, animated series, whatever. This Joker is like really scary stuff. So this is Joker Arkham Knight as well. Really good stuff. 1/3 scale, also from prime one, and beside her is her partner in crime, Harley Quinn, Arkham Knight. Really good stuff. I always loved it. So this is having a switch out as well. You can change this like with a bat, and yeah, with a bat. So, or you can put her hands like also in the, I would say, in her hips. So really good stuff. And this is one of the best from prime one, 1/3 scale of the Arkham line. This guy has like so much detail, like really so much detail. He is really good. I love the new comic version, but that one I would say is good, because if you are fan of the comic, that would be very interesting for you, because that was based on a cover. But this one, the details, the texture and everything, this is just like way good for me. And it has a smaller footprint compared to the comic version, so that's why I really love this, and I didn't change my Deathstroke as well. This is the Behemoth, Mr. Freeze. He is actually pretty big. So there's a scary part for this one when you place this. There's tubings there. It's a bit scary. because I think you need two people, and when I always I would say assemble my pieces, I am the only one doing it, so it's a bit scary for me. So this is Prime 1 Studios. I think this is the Arkham Origins Mr. Freeze. This guy is like big and heavy. And beside him is my grail for the 1/3 scale collection. So this is Superman Hush. So look at him. I will try to get closer. Look at that bad boy there. He just looks amazing. Sorry, he's just staying there, chilling at the corner where he should be. So really amazing stuff for this guy. I love this guy. This is my grail for the 1/3 scale collection that I have. So before we go to the 1/4 scales, or most of the 1/4 scale maquettes, I have here another 1/3 scale, which is my favorite, the Pop Culture Shock Ryu and Akuma. Look at these guys. They are just really amazing. So they are my favorites. I know Prime 1 is doing it, but the PCS ones, they just nailed the muscle sculpts. The anatomy is just amazing, and I love the fabric cloth and everything. They just look really good. So this is PCS Pop Culture Shock 1/3 scale Ryu and Akuma. And beside them is the Zangief. This is also Pop Culture Shock. Look at that guy. Really amazing. I love this. I really love this. Look at the details in the muscles. Really good stuff. And beside him is the Swamp Thing. So there's a lot of bad stuff being called upon this dude because his I think his PVC. But if you look in details, look at that. The details, the sculpt is really amazing. The paint job is also very good. So I really love this piece. I'm not selling it because it has a small footprint there. Really good, exclusive as well. Look at that. Look at Cranius. So this one is one of my favorites. So this is Sideshow Swamp Thing Maquette. Beside him is Bane. So this is also one of my favorites in the collection. He is just amazing. Look at that. So I'm sorry if the sound or my narration might be a bit low because I'm trying to raise the camera, and the mic might not really hit what I'm saying, or not angled properly as I raise the camera. So either way, this is Bane Sideshow Premium Format. This is 1/4 scale. This is custom Deathstroke. So there's a lot of problems with this one though, if you're not careful. So the only big problem for me for this piece is that you have to be very careful. The magnets, some magnets are not that good, and then some parts are also quite delicate as well. But either way, this piece looks amazing. Look at that. This is Vision Custom Deathstroke fan art actually. And to go back down here, sorry again for the mess. This is Thing. This is fan art. Really good stuff. I really love this thing. This is like a definition, the thing I want. The only thing I don't like about this thing, that sounds weird, is the base. There's like a water pipe or something, and then it's spewing water, and I don't want that sculpt. Actually, it's too messy. So I just remove it and just have the simple base. So up here is Wolverine Premium Format from Sideshow Collectibles. This is one of my favorite in the collection as well. Daredevil. Really good stuff. I love this premium format. I love the red. I love how Daniel Bell did this. The sculpt is amazing. The design of the suit is amazing. So this is also one of the most underrated pieces. So if you look closely, look at the red and the yellows. It just looks good. The sculpt looks good. So people are not wanting this because they say it's leaning. Mine, I don't think it's leaning for me. Maybe a little, but not that much. But again, the face sculpt is just pretty awesome. Look at that. And in here, this is Cable Sideshow Premium Format as well. Really good stuff. Look at that. Look at the details. Really amazing stuff. This is recently just released from Sideshow, so I always love this. Beside it is this XM cable, which has been really good to me for the past years. He has a very good detail. Look at this. Look at the arm. This is what sells this piece actually. How they designed this arm. I really do wish the gun is a bit bigger, but either way, this part of the statue is really amazing. This is also one of the grails in the collection, the Gambit. So this is one of my favorite in the collection. And also beside her is Rogue exclusive. So my Gambit is just a regular version. Both are from Sideshow. They look amazing together. So the new Gambit and the new Rogue, I'm very tempted. But so far, I'm really contented with this two. It has a small footprint, so that's why. And I love the cape, and I still love this guy, so I'm not changing them though. So really good stuff. Let's go up here first with the big guys. So this is also another fan art, which is Apocalypse. Look at that bad boy. His face just looks very scary. So he, I think, is one of the, based on in terms of how would say the simplicity, this is actually the heaviest that I have. So he's very heavy. And then another one, this is also a Maquette. By the way, I don't know the scale of this, maybe 1/4 I guess, but this one is a Maquette Sentinel. This is also I'm not sure if there's exclusive, but either way, this is one of my favorites also in the collection. So this actually has a very interesting edition number. So I think I got the 888 or 88 edition size. So a lot of my some Chinese collectors want that 88. So I'm not selling this one though. This one is one of my grails in the collection. It's been with me for, I think this is the oldest one since I collected. This is Galactus Maquettes. And here is his favorite Herald, Silver Surfer. So that's why I placed them here, because it's near to the Silver Surfer art print. This is a Gabriel Del Otto. Really good stuff. Look at that one. This is one of my favorite art prints ever made, I guess. So this is really good. This is Prime One Studios Venom. So he's a bit delicate, really delicate to be honest, and scary to assemble as well. So they told me that this is like leaning or something. I tried to check it. So far it's okay. It didn't do any bad problems. So this is Prime One Studios, I think 1/4 scale Venom. This is Maquette Thanos from Sideshow. Really good stuff. This one actually turns on. Let me try. So this actually turns on. So look at that. The gauntlet lights up. Really amazing stuff. So this is Thanos on throne Maquette. This is one of the biggest 1/4 scale I have, which is the Hulkbuster from XM Studios. So this guy is big, heavy. There's a very long story for this piece for me. I get sick assembling this piece, to be honest, because I was too excited. I forgot to eat. I think, I don't know, but I really got sick at that time. I was not able to enjoy this, but now it's there. It's in one of my centerpiece in my collection. Really big and awesome piece from XM Studios. We go down here. There is the beautiful ladies. Look at this lady. So let's start with Red Sonja. This is my favorite collectible, female collectible here in my collection, because she's just perfect. Perfect in a sense as a whole statue. So as you can see, look at the abs, the muscle, the anatomy is really good. The paint job is also pretty good. I didn't have any problems. Some guys had problems in their piece. And then look at her face. Her face is just amazing. The sculpt wise, the base is also quite good with the small footprint. That's why I really love it. This is actually my favorite female character in my collection right now. Beside her is the Lady Death, Temptation of Lady Death to be exact. So this is the exclusive part. By the way, the Red Sonja is also exclusive. This is actually the exclusive part, the axe. So going back here, so this is Lady Death. So the biggest problem with this piece is actually that this actually always moves. So you have to be careful with that one. I have to be very careful with that one. But she is very, very sexy. Look at her. My goodness. This is Wonder Woman. I would say that she has the best face sculpt so far that I have seen from Sideshow. Unfortunately though, the how would say the paint job is not that great. It might not look that much here in the lighting that I have, but it's somehow super tanned. But either way, this piece is still very, very amazing. Look at her. She looks pretty awesome and really beautiful. And next to her is Harley Quinn. Let me try to focus. Look at this beautiful lady. Look at her position and everything. The reds, the blacks are pretty amazing. I do love the base. The problem is it's also quite delicate because of these bombs and everything. So you do have to be very careful. The new Sideshow premium format also is quite good. I like that one because the biggest problem with this is when you look at her, you wouldn't see her face right away. The good thing about the new one is that it's facing straight up and it's very nice and easy to integrate in your collection. And this lady here is, I guess, one of my favorites. The biggest problem for me with this piece is the HMO Morrigan Player 2. Is the base, because of the bats, not the base itself, because the bats, they're a bit confusing to assemble, really bad. With regards to the manual, I don't understand why people didn't seem to be saying this, but these bats are really badly done. I really don't like these bats, not the bats itself, but the design of them. I do wish that they're not there or they've done differently. And also having these very delicate parts. The wings though, it's also quite delicate, but either way they look good. I think it's safe enough to say that they won't move, or I hope so. But this piece is just stunning, really stunning. The paint job is really amazing. Look at her. She's very tantalizing to look at. She looks pretty, wow, she's beautiful. Look at that. So the only problem for me is this other stuff, the gimmicks on these pieces. Last but not the least are the Avengers. So this is Thor. This is the Breaker Brimstone from Sideshow Collectibles. Look at him. I think this is Surtur. Look at that one. This is the exclusive also with Stormbreaker in his hand. So there are already some how would say some customs that they making, the bigger Stormbreakers for this guy. Really good stuff. So one of my favorites in my Avengers line is this guy, Captain America from Daniel Bell. Really good stuff. I like this, the simplicity, but added with the details. This is actually a textured, really textured, and it has a different separation from the different panels of this suit. So that's why I'm really liking it. And they kept the scales as well. That's why it's pretty good. So this is one of my favorites in my Avengers line. This is Iron Man Maquette. This is done also together with I don't remember, VFX or something. No, a Legacy effects, I think. The ones who really designed Iron Man and also did the graphics, the visual effects for Iron Man movies. And yeah, and this one has a very, I really like the base, to be honest. But there were a lot of issues with the feet, the muddy feet. So still, this is pretty amazing. I still love this Iron Man though. This is Iron Man Maquettes, I think Mark III from Sideshow Collectibles. And another grail for me in my collection is the Spider-Man comic kit, the original Spider-Man, the one that launches all of them. Really good. Biggest problem for me is always this hand. It's very easy to fall down if you're not careful, so do be careful if for some guys who have this one. So this is one of my favorites actually. I would never sell this piece. This is just amazing for me. And beside him is Black Widow, Sideshow premium format. This is also exclusive, so she is stunning. I like the regular head though. She looks, I prefer this one. She looks amazing on that. And the last but not the least, this is my Captain Marvel premium format Sideshow Collectibles, and this is also the exclusive. She looks stunning. So I think she came to almost the same time as my Red Sonja, if I remember it correctly. This is the collection. Like I said, it's mostly 1/3 and 1/4. So the stages are here. I try to keep them here for safety purposes and also how would say tidiness in the entire house, and also keeping them clean as well. So in here I try to keep it clean as much as possible. Clean in a sense, not like clean like I really keep the floors clean, the cabinets clean. I do some regular cleaning as well, so that to keep this from having molds or chips or whatever. So again, this is the NCHANZPLACE collection, Stage 2 collection to be exact. Thank you for watching. So if you like the video, click the thumbs up and help me share with everyone, and also subscribe to my channel, the NCHANZPLACE, and yeah, follow me also in Instagram. So this is my Stage 2 collection tour.